I was born without a silver spoon, but with a stubborn moon above my roof. My dreams were watered by struggle, and my roots dug deep in the soil of hope. My name is Hassy, not born famous, not born fluent, but born to rise. Let me take you back, not just into history, but into heritage. I was born into a home where science was the sacred path. You had 3 options: doctor, nurse, or engineer. A twist of fate. Lower jams called me to public health. Art? That was for the unserious, the ones who had time to waste. My father, a public servant, worked with pride, dignity. My mother, a beacon of perseverance. With children clinging to her knees, she enrolled in university. A student by day, a mother by night. I remember, textbook in one hand, the other, tucking us in under threadbare blankets. That image stayed with me. That image found me. We moved to Bauchi when I was young. I knew nothing of English. I translated every word from Hausa, literally. And when I spoke, my classmates laughed. Not the giggle of delight, but the kind that stings and sticks. I wasn't the valedictorian of my class, and I wasn't the chosen one, but I had something else: confidence. What did you have? Let me pause here and ask you. What did you have when everything else was missing? What one thing kept you moving? For me, confidence wasn't just a trait. It was a tool, a weapon. I sharpened it, polished it, mastered it. When I held the mic, even if my accent stumbled, even if my grammar broke like a cracked mirror, I spoke like the continent belonged to me. They called me names, but I named myself. They laughed at my grammar, but I shaped my style. Confidence, my sword in the jungle of dance. I may not have a map, but I have a method. As a science student, I felt like a misfit. The microscope didn't inspire curiosity. It caged my creativity. Though I smiled carrying out practicals in the lab, but my soul wept for expression. Then I wrote. Then I performed. Then I bled ink onto paper. And for the first time, I felt alive. I discovered myself and purpose. But even then, it wasn't easy. The challenge was balancing academics, passion, and creative pursuits. Juggling public health and poetry, it was like swimming in 2 oceans at once with one lung. You know what that means? Now imagine this. A woman on a stage voicing pain and passion, and then someone whispers, "Hook up." My gender became a battleground. My voice was both sword and target. Have you ever been misunderstood for being bold? Have you ever had your passion mistaken for pretense? Then you know what I mean. But every fall taught me to learn the better. Every insult became rhyme. Every tear turned ink. And I kept going, believing, focusing. For I knew my journey wasn't just for me. It was for every girl called too much. Every student told you can't. Every young dreamer mocked for dreaming differently. They asked me to quiet down, but I found a microphone. They say, "Know your place." So I carved a new space. From silence, I built sound. From shame, I drew strength. From fear, I fashioned fire. Let me tell you about confidence. It's not light. It's not arrogant. It's steady, quiet. A heartbeat never falters. It weakens. Sometimes it does. I've had nights when I wept in silence, ready to give up. But then I remember the little girl who couldn't speak English. The university gone mocked for mixing science and art. Let's see if she can make it. And I fight again. Let me ask you now, what is your weapon? Do you name it? Do you polish it? Do you practice it like an instrument? People ask me, how do you study public health and perform poetry? Easy, I agree. Because I am not confined to one box. I am a fusion, a contradiction, a masterpiece in process. I was a girl in science class. My soul yearned for the beauty of art and literature, caught between two worlds, the precision of art and the precision of science and the passion of poetry. And I wondered, where do I belong to? Can the microscope and the metaphor coexist? The answer revealed itself. Yes. Now public health recognized my expertise, while poetry crowned me the Nigeria's first female military poet. So you see, you can blend worlds. Now I weave together science and art, harnessing their shared power to foster unity, drive positive change, and inspire a brighter future. You can blend worlds. To every student sitting here, what haunts you? What hides you? What holds you? Your potential is not waiting at the end of your degree. It lies within you, here and now. Don't let your course of study cage your calling. Don't let your accent hush your confidence, and don't let your gender shrink your dreams. Beyond the struggle lies the universe of possibility. Remember, you are not alone. See, let them pile it high. We will rise like the sun in our Arewa sky. For every time we fall, we gather twice as strong, with songs of freedom, of right and wrong. See, we are the children of soul, of strength, of grit. We bend but not break. We rise and we lift. The mountains are high, but so are our spirits, breaking barriers, writing merits. From the heart of Bauchi, where the narrative was changed, obstacle crushed to SAZU, where we rise to bridge horizons. So I ask you now, will you sharpen your weapons? Will you fight for your becoming? Because the world needs your voice, and your story could be the poem that stays someone else. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.